longer my stomach does not.
Sorry.
Is it him?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
The gentleman sitting next to the barrel.
How is he sitting like this?
I don't know.
Mr. Kettleman?
What the fuck?
No fucking witnesses, asshole. Get the fucking water.
You see, if Mr. Carter comes in and says, "Oh, we were lost," no, he won't believe that. He won't believe that. Never mind.
Yeah, well, fuck Mr. Carter anyway.
Oh, there they are.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Yo.
Were you followed by any lawman?
No.
One of the DiCenzos is present. He'll be in the house while we discuss.
Okay. Have
Oh.
you heard of this house? Apparently, the man claims it now. Have you heard of this?
I heard rumor about it, but it's a lot easier to claim something than to take it.
Yes.
Agreed.
Follow me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, don't be eyeballing the statues.
I cannot not do it. How did the magic trick with the doors now happen?
We can have the discussion out here. We can go inside. There's a lot of rooms inside, and I cannot ensure that we are not being eavesdropped on. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude that you guys have showed up and the willingness to hear us out. Everybody knows me, I'm Jack Kettleman. This to my left is my partner Lucius. This to my right is my partner Nash.
Mr. Nash, Mr. Lucius, pleasure to meet you both.
What do you mean
Ma-
meat?
I know you worked at the branch, yes?
I used to, yeah.
Right. No, we're well acquainted. It's good to see you
Yeah.
again.
You too.
My name is Zheng Wei of Wei Industries. To my left, you are familiar, Mr. Yahiko, and I believe even more familiar, Mr. Kochinga.
Now that we got all the pleasantries out of the way, let's get straight to the point. I'm gonna be direct. I did some things that I've learned, according to what Yahiko says, were wrong. Wrong because the information that I acted upon was false. I had a long discussion with Yahiko yesterday, and I believe he communicated to you what we told him. He told me very interesting things that I wish had gotten to my ears sooner. I want to say it with my own mouth, so you hear it from me straight. I was told, and believed when I was told. I believed it as if it was 100% fact. That Taipan and the great family of Caliga together was supplying many guns free of charge or at extremely reduced prices, as well as money, to the people out west that were constantly attacking our people. Your family runs a gun store. You're businessmen. War is good for business. But when I heard that, I did not consider that to be business. I considered that to be an act of war. Cole, when I found you that day, many of our people were attacked, and that information that was given to me was in my head. When I acted in that moment, I thought I was acting rightly,
What's up, Hunt Dealer?
justly, and I felt no remorse. Not until speaking to Yahiko. I would not blame anybody here that's standing in front of me for wanting to have my blood and for wanting to have me dead. not blame you for that. Furthermore, Yahiko yesterday told me that you gentlemen are men of business. This is your primary concern. He said that you are not men of war. I would like to say that though not being men of war, I learned recently that even though you guys might not call yourselves soldiers, you definitely know how to make a point and get your hands dirty. Enough to make a man of Solomon's stature want to sue for peace. That's not only hard to do, but extremely impressive.
The things that you told Yahiko last night are basically the same things I tried to tell you the night that you attack. I understand war. I am a warrior. But I prefer, in my older age, not to. I told you truth that night. Yahiko told you truth as well. We did not want to get into the war. We were neutral. We sold guns to many people. Yes, some were from the desert. Some actually had business with Clayton, even with Peep. I had business with some people from the ranch. I can't name the names now.
Thank you for the 100.
But also some customers favor the Rhodes gun shop. So it's split. We are friendly competitors. No. I would consider Peep, Clayton, and Koniki a friend of mine. I am willing to put these, what you call here, this blood for blood law aside for the greater good. That is all I have to say.
Speak openly, sir.
So, speak openly? I
Speak
am
op-
confusing.
Speak your truth, dear sir. Mr. Kettleman wants to hear the voices of all of us. And for that, you should speak.
The most nutritious ground is always filled with the flowers
I see somebody back
of
here.
days go.
Just give me a second, okay?
Okay. The most nutritious ground is the one who has many deaths on it, you know? Like many flowers died before. So even bigger flowers can grow out of the soil, I guess is the word. And even if it is a connection based on things that were not so nice, I think it's if we take things and grow, like if we take the bad things and we grow out of them to greater heights, as we should, because standing still is going backwards.
If I may,
Please.
I have a question for you, Mr. Jack, and then I will continue with my retort. In this conversation that we have here, we are celebrating an essence of transparency for all of us to celebrate. And I expect the same back from you.
That's all I have to offer.
Who was the one who told you that Kochinga and that Taipan was selling guns for free to the Del Lobos?
With all due respect, I would
I
rather die than give that up, but I will say that one of your family members that I spoke to yesterday is an extremely bright person and had some great guesses. And with all due respect, I cannot say any more than that.
That's
I
enough
hope that
to-
is. I hope
we
that is
don't-
satisfactory.
It is not, sir.
No?
Because I know the truth. And your lack of respect on the transparent action of your words doesn't sit well inside my stomach.
What I'm showing
mean-
is great respect.
Mm.
In the future,
Mr. Solomon is the one who told you that Taipan Industries was selling guns to the Lobos for free. And you took his words for granted. Solomon, I, you, all of our groupings believe in blood for blood. This is what you say. Therefore, spilling Kochinga's blood needlessly onto the earth, that we ourselves should exude violence upon you. And trust me, we've all thought about it. This is not a threat, this is just reality. Solomon shoots Kochinga in the chest with shotgun. You stab him. In the righteous act of war, we should act upon our own volition. For what I see in front of me is a monster. If anything, dear sir, you said you come here with a battle for what we have lost. And I'm here to tell you that we can come to common ground, but you need to hear what the hell we want. Because as you said, you're a man of war. Coal is bred from it. Yahiko is bred from it. And we escape where we are from because we do not want it. But you were the first person to trespass, Mr. Kettleman. And for those who go ahead and give trespass who want to go ahead and build that bridge, you need to make great sacrifice. So hear me out. And things will be acceptable. The first bit of your meal is that you and yours will stay far away from Taipan and Way Industries and any of our endeavors. This is the first chicken. Your second part of your feast is that we want to be compensated.
name the amount. Stop beating around the bush. Be frank.
Yeah, come on.
Mr. Jack, your tone is not one of constructiveness.
I said name the price.
I've heard you the first 14 times, dear sir.
Maybe you don't have a price in mind.
I do.
Then say it.
40 diamonds.
40 diamonds. Okay.
Can you do it?
I can do it if I want to. What you don't understand is we had something prepared that was even more valuable than 40 diamonds. And we were going to give them willingly.
Then I would love
We
to
were
go
gonna-
ahead and
No,
hear it. Did you not hear
but
negotiation?
you ruined it. I want you to know that, Mr. Cole. Before I came to this meeting, you had given your word that peace was done. I heard it from your mouth at the very beginning of this meeting. You can now decide to go back on your word. That's up to you.
Listen,
You are deciding.
I had
Mr. Wade, let
I
me,
had
let
a
me say
tribute.
something.
Go
I had
ahead,
a tribute
Cole.
prepared that was worth a lot more
I
than
would-
40 diamonds, as well as making you guys our premier customers for us that we were going to buy guns from, bring gold to, and bring jewels to on a regular basis. But you, mister, talk your way out of it.
Listen, for one minute, Mr.
I want you to
Kettleman.
know that.
This is the way business is done in China. You want a piece. Let's pretend this piece is a piece of bread or a bag of rice. You hold the bag of rice. You say, I want this much for it. We say, that is impossible. What are you trying to do? We offer a price. And then you offer another. And then we come back with one. We meet somewhere in the middle. Both sides are happy.
Mr. Cole,
It is called haggling, dear sir.
I am...
If you would let me finish before drawing your
Go ahead,
conclusions
finish.
again. Again, this is the same vicious cycle. You assume and then you conclude, but you assume before you do. Cole was correct. I say 40 diamonds to you because this will cover all of the cost of what we're trying to do. This is not to line my pockets or filthy gems or my rings or whatever have you. It is to compensate pay But it is an offer, as you said you had one as well. Haggling, this is I give, you give, and then we come to middle ground.
As long as there's any hostility between her, well, that means we can't do business together. So much the worse for you guys.
It's all bad for everybody, Jack. It is all bad for everybody.
Is this fucking chicken core?
Lucius,
No.
go bring the box.
No! I could have eaten it.
The important matter was today between us, between Cole, between Yahiko, and yourself, that there is no more vendetta. We'll leave you with this box to think, and maybe we'll do some thinking too.
Indeed, I think there should be some thinking on each side. I bring up Holy Force to you because of the future. Jack and Cole, please speak in just a second. I'm not trying to think about now or what you give me now or thinking 2 weeks from now if you to do business. I think 3 weeks, a month, 2 months ahead. Because we're going to come across this bridge again if you are to exude yourself when it comes to Miss Holy. But take your time to think, as we will do the same. Please, I have spoken my piece. Go.
There's one other matter that I'd like to tell you about. This is a very old story. A man named Nash, who rides with you. Long ago, I was searching for him. You see, he broke the head of a woman that I know. She told the law who was in town nothing that they didn't know. So he took her to Strawberry, beat her around, and cracked her skull open with the back of his rifle. These two I am swallowing today, no matter what your response is. But I would appreciate, perhaps, if Nash, when he has the time and the safety, to stop by the gun shop and ask for Emily, and in whatever manner he chooses, let this matter drop. Oh, I got it. I trust that the message was delivered to... You know what? Let's have someone else read it. My English is terrible.
I can read it if you want.
Okay.
Alrighty. I trust that the message was delivered to you about our reasonings for acting as we did. The information that was given to us regarding Taipan, Yahiko assured me that it was false. As you tried to do on that unfortunate night, but I was too deaf to hear it. You've chosen the high road, and we will aim to right our wrongs. Yahiko said you were men of business, not men of war. However, we have seen that when need be, Taipan does not shy away from getting their hands dirty. Blood is worth its weight in gold, and you will be paid for what you are owed. We will see to this personally. Let this mark the beginning of a new era of opportunity between our families. Kettleman Gang.
I believe he will think on your words, and we will see the result one way or the other. This is difficult to predict.
Mm-hmm.
But I think today is mostly a victory. Because, one, we have the peace. That's important. Two, I think he is weakening on Harley issue. Three, the business first put that to the side. But this is a first big step for more and more peace. Well, earlier today, I took the liberty of asking a very nice, educated man if he knew how to contact the DiCenzo family. I have been here in Saint-Denis for quite some time, and sometimes catch a little shadow here and there, but I have not had the pleasure of actually sitting down and talking. Today, another person told me that he has taken over this DiCenzo mansion.
Really, Matt?
Yes,
Yes, Mr. Carter.
Josh Carter.
Just can.
He walks around with a very small penis and a lot of foreskin, if that makes sense.
Well, if, the way I remember it is that I believe back in the day, my peoples put Josh Carter in his fucking place. And, people like him should really know their fucking place. They want to stop going around fucking making claims, around this fucking bullshit. Everybody in this fucking cross knows where the fuck I live, where Sergio lives, Ain't nobody gonna take that shit away from
Well, they might. We might as well. It's an opportunity, right? Your opportunities, right, gentlemen?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, of course,
yeah.
of course. Well, good to hear. So, Cole went a little visit the Solomon's house, trying to look for a gentleman to speak to, and there was nobody there. So he combed the house, he's shouting around it, and he happened across inside of a room. They had 3 crates in there.
Oh no.
So we looked inside the crates after I heard about this, and we said, you know what, screw it, fuck Solomon. I want to see what the hell he's hiding. I wonder if he has gym surplus or whatever he has in his house. Absolute fool. Bury that shit. So we all went, we got there, and he had a gem pouch. I was like, oh, let me see what's inside. I pick it up. There's 95 pounds of coal inside of it.
Wow.
He has 3 of these pouches.
3 full pouches of coal. Now, at the end of the day,
Jeez.
no, sir, I'm not. It is the frustrating thing. I can understand putting the coal inside the fucking box, but you
Right.
put it inside of a gem pouch? Excuse me? Regardless, though, he's sitting on, price-wise, $40 each sold. If those were all done in runs, it is about $2,000 in just coal.
Well, I've been meaning to loosen up my joints a little bit, and too much vacation time makes you a little bit lazy. What you think, Sergio?
I mean, I might even entertain the thought of going with you again.
If it's still there, if it's not been moved. There is a room on the northwest corner. It's like a glass room patio with some nice summertime sofas. A small room. This is where they are.
Well, consider me interested, and I'll telegram you. Maybe we'll go along sometime. We'll go grab some coffee.
All right. I mean, that is up to you. You're wasting a good opportunity here. I'm just saying. Could be a bonding moment.
It's a few more.
Come on.
I can see it beginning to move.
Come on, horse. Move. You motherfucker.
Yes, it's coming out. Yes, perfect. A few more.
All right, the lights are working. We're fine. How do you do, Cole?
Hey, I thought maybe you'd come from this way. Did you bring a boat?
No, we brought the Jade
Julius.
King. He's the one that showed us the way.
Great. Oh, you did not know.
Yeah. Figured I'd make sure they got here in one piece.
All right, good.
It's like to have law breathing down your neck in the city, and at least there's plenty of corners and alleyways to duck into, but real easy for them to catch you if they get you in the open.
How low do I gotta keep my voice here for them not to hear from up above?
Okay, I can do this right here. Look. Hear this pistol right here, and nobody on the outside can hear.
Okay.
But it's still better not to yell.
Okay.
I've tried
So
it.
I'm gonna head back to the bar. You all right here?
Yes, everything's fine.
Thank you, Julius. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you as well.
I'll see you soon.
Well, be safe.
Yeah, I don't want to fire the gun just in case maybe someone is... Oh, there's Emily.
No, there's no reason to.
No.
Emily is a part of Taipan.
Yes, she is employee.
Emily helped me the other day, letting me know that the law was around or not.
If you ever are in need of medical service, she can be of great assist.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Howdy, Emily. We meet again. Mr. Cole, I'm here to talk about business. That we move bars. We have more inventory of bars, notes, jewelry than anybody else.
This place right here might be a good place to meet for these business dealings. People are familiar with. Yes. There we go. Anyhow, can I help you?
Yeah. SCRC security, is everything all right then? Here, saw
yes.
a horse out front.
Yes, it's fine.
I think what he's trying to say is, do we have to reach out to you first before we have discussions here?
Well, I don't think you do. Honestly, we're still trying to get the security division up and running, and I'm one of the few I was told to keep an eye on things before the next ride along next week. Oh.
Yeah,
all right.
I can guarantee you we will not cause any trouble. Maybe just at the time, if they see some people arriving, if we are here and you are here, maybe just say, give us a little heads up.
All right. Well, try not to leave your horses out front, and I didn't see nothing.
Oh, they see red?
Right.
Yeah, I did the best I could.
I know. And I know what was said about Metis, that we're snitches and we do this and we're that. But not all of us are.
No. But no matter what, if you would have said anything, in your line of duty, I wouldn't have held it against you because, it's your job. You ain't there to, do right by criminals. You're just there to stay alive.
Exactly.
Oh, you okay?
I tripped over my shoes.
Just wanted to tell you that don't take this the wrong way now, because many things have changed. But you were the first person that I was to kill many months ago.
Me?
Yes. Because of Emily, injury. I took it upon myself to be her protector. In those days.
I can see that, yeah.
And she is a little sister to me now. But
yeah.
I just wanted to tell you this. And that I'm glad, actually, that we have been able to work a kind of peace for the betterment of the crossing, I hope.
I think he was genuine when he apologized to me.
Soon we can have them eating out of our palms of our hands. At any time, this palm can turn into a snake and bite its neck.
It's just a game of chess.
Yes.
Just keep moving the pawns. Eventually the king will take his place.